Welcome to the Progressive Postgame.
Well, he's a backup offensive lineman, but Danny Pinter goes down. His first NFL catch results in his first NFL touchdown, and he does it in a standalone game on national TV as his Colts roll. 45-30 is the final as we welcome you to the Progressive Postgame Show. I'm Kurt Menefee along with Mark Sanchez, Greg Olson, and Jay Glazer. And you know what? You take a look at this. It was a dominant performance by the Indianapolis Colts from start to finish. We're going to get some comments from you guys in just a minute. But first off, why don't we start off with our progressive player of the game, and that is who else? Jonathan Taylor, 172 yards rushing on just 19 carries. Also, 2 touchdowns. He was brilliant from start to finish, even in there in the fourth quarter, and stuck around to speak with Aaron Andrews.
Well, Jonathan, what a response from your entire team, especially after everything that happened on Sunday, heartbreaking loss, short week. What made you most proud about this entire group's effort?
Really by the way that we had a quick turnaround.
Yeah.
I mean, you play Sunday, then you got to turn around and play on Thursday. And like you said, it was a heartbreaker. So you have no choice when you play on Thursday to just hurry up, get back in the building, and get right back to work.
Ground game just absolutely dominated tonight. You having 2 touchdowns. How big did the hole seem that your offensive line was creating out there? Can you give us a sense? They
were massive. The O-line does a great job each and every single week of just studying film, preparing, working hard every single rep at practice in order to make this come to life on the field.
I mean, you had a heck of a night. But, you know, when Danny Pinter scores a touchdown, Jonathan, we have to discuss it. Did you see how he was basically giving it away out there? Oh. No disguising it.
I mean, anytime the O-line can get a touchdown, it's amazing awesome. Because they do all of the dirty work all the time. So anytime they can get into the end zone, it's amazing.
Well, a massive game for you tonight. And you did dirty work, too. They ended up having to show the back of your uniform, stitch it up, right, with a shoelace. Yeah. Have you had that before?
No, that was my first time that's ever happened before.
Well, congratulations. Enjoy the mini bye week. And, yeah, go celebrate with your team.
Thank you so much.
So good to meet you.
Pleasure.
And he was on fire because that offensive line were just road graders out there. A pair of touchdowns on that one. He opened up that track speed, man. Nobody was going to catch him. That was fun to watch.
You know, he's a guy who's a rising young star in this league right now. Came into the game second in the NFL to Derrick Henry, who, of course, is out for quite a while. So he's got a chance to win the rushing title, but people will certainly know his name after tonight, Greg, even if they didn't before.
Yeah, and you mentioned it. With Derrick Henry out of the picture now, I know at halftime we were saying hopefully he's okay. Jay mentioned he was banged up. Well, he wasn't banged up very long. I mean, he is dynamic. He can run between the tackles. You saw the breakaway speed. He's the complete package. Seems like a great guy. Yep. He's just an incredible player.
When he was coming out of college, he turned down Harvard to go to Wisconsin. This is a true story. You're around him. He is so incredibly intelligent. I actually asked him to tutor my son Sammy during COVID when we were home. I'm dead serious. He's that smart. He majored in philosophy. He is off the board smart. And, yeah, we actually, Jonathan, we could have used your help. Definitely.
He's a heck of a football player. That's what mattered tonight. So is Carson Wentz the way he played this evening, Greg.
Yeah, and Mark mentioned it at the halftime show. They had a great plan for him. You know, sometimes a tough Sunday, the best recipe is a quick week, a quick turnaround. And that was the case for Carson Wentz. High completion percentage, getting the ball out of his hand, got into a rhythm really early, and you saw 3 touchdowns. This is exactly what he needed after a tough Sunday with the 2 turnovers last week and the overtime loss. Whole team bounced back. A big reason was Carson Wentz.
Yeah, a lot of people were wondering why he was in that game there at the end. They kept him in. The Jets came back and made it a little bit close. Yeah, right, and throwing. A lot of people were interested in this game to the very end for various reasons. Let's just leave it at that. 45-30 is the final. The Colts get the win. Carson Wentz and the boys bouncing back after a tough loss against the Titans. More on the Progressive Postgame on the other side.
At Progressive, we love your pets as much as you do. Like this guy in a hat. That's why Progressive Car Insurance covers your pets for up to $1,000 if they're ever in a car accident with you. This mini majorette's gonna march her way right
I'm sorry,
into your
can we stop? I know that we're selling car insurance here, but, you know, all the cute little animals, it's too much.
Define too much.
What's wrong with cute animals?
So are we doing this or what?
Nah, it's over.
Well, someone's got to break the news to Mittens. She's a diva.
The more we do with our phones, the more network quality and reliability matter. And only Verizon has been the most awarded for network quality 27 times in a row. That means the best experience with calls, texts, and data usage of any major carrier, according to customers. There's only one best network. The only one ranked #1 in reliability 16 times in a row. We are building 5G right. the official 5G network of the NFL.
1, 2, 3. People say that we don't know what love is.
All right, everybody stand up straight. Okay, now let me flip it.
Oh, baby.
Sunday for a very special 2-hour show live from the United States Naval Academy in Annapolis as we salute our troops in honor of Veterans Day. And ahead of the Packers-Chiefs showdown, Carissa Thompson sits down with Patrick Mahomes. Don't miss it at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on Fox.
Well, it's a big and very special day for us on Sunday. Hope you join us starting at 11 a.m. Eastern time for a special 2-hour pregame show from the Naval Academy, as you just heard. Of course, that all leads to a big day of football. America's Game of the Week features the Kansas City Chiefs, Mark Sanchez, hosting the Green Bay Packers with Jordan Love starting in place of Aaron Rodgers, who, of course, everyone knows is out with COVID.
All eyes on number 10 right there, making his first start at Arrowhead. It's going to be rocking. It's going to be loud. Get your silent cadence ready. Ignore the noise, kid, and go have fun.
Yeah, and it's just a matter of time before Patrick Mahomes finds his groove, right? I think Andy Reid, that offense, I think they're going to come out. They got something to prove. This is a huge game this week. I think Patrick Mahomes kind of resembles a little more what he was the last few years.
Hey, Green Bay traded up for Jordan Love, thinking that he's going to be the future. This is their chance to see, at least a little glimpse, if he can be or not.
Especially the way that Chiefs defense has played so far this season. It should be a good one. We will see you again Sunday, coming up on Fox next. It's your late local news or some local programming. And over on the NFL Network, it's the Mercedes EQ postgame show. I'm Kurt Menefee for our entire Fox NFL crew here and in Indianapolis. We say good night. We appreciate you watching.